I remember years ago when Doug Williams played the Super Bowl, and I talked about how I'm a football fan. And I had to preach that game, so I had someone to copy or tape the game. And they taped the game, and when I got through, I got home, and I was determined to watch the entire game. And I turned the game on, trying not to see the score, but the score flashed on the screen when I turned the game on. And I saw that Doug and Washington had won. Well, I said, I'm going to watch the game anyway. When I started watching the game, Doug Williams stole an interception. And then Denver went down and scored a touchdown. When I kept watching, they fumbled the ball, and Denver scored another touchdown. And without notice, they were behind by over 21 points. When I see the time, I would have got worried. But the only reason I wasn't worried because I knew the outcome. Oh, y'all are here. Can I tell somebody in here, you've been fumbling, you've been intercepted, you got blessings that the devil probably stole from you. But can I tell you why you ought to shout? Because you ought to go back to the back of the book and you'll find out that we won. Can you look at somebody and tell them we won? And I don't know what you're going through right now, but if you look at the back of the book, it says we. He said, I declare, y'all hear it, the beginning from the end. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. That's shout, so I can preach that all day, because how can somebody determine what's going to happen before it happens? Then come back and get you to see how it happens. Oh, you don't hear it. If somebody look at you now, they got to go back to your beginning to see how you used to be. Anybody got some blessings in your life that God finished? And people can't look at you and tell who you used to be. I'm talking to some people here beside me that got some stuff behind you that ain't there right now. I'm talking about some people enjoying some blessings that you thought you were never going to get to. I'm talking about people living out a lifestyle that you thought you'd never get to live out. And I'm talking to anybody. And in order for them to know that how blessed you are, they got to know your story. Tell somebody, don't you hate on me, because you got to know my story before you can understand my praise. Oh, I wish I had somebody in there. You got to know where I come from before you can understand why I act like I act. I like to hear people's story before I determine what I think about it, because you got to understand that some folks got a right to act that way. If you were on your deathbed and the Lord healed you, you can act as crazy as you want to. Oh, you don't hear me. If you were broken and bankruptcy and the Lord put food on your table, told you, and gave you a good bank account, you can act. Talk to somebody. Look at right now. Tell them, I'll give you permission to act as crazy as you want to. Because when I look at what the Lord did for me, and I see how blessed you are, he talks about the fact that he declared the beginning from the end. So Israel was in slavery. God is trying to tell them that he's getting ready to send a deliverer. And I want you to understand something. No matter where you are, God has not forgotten. It doesn't matter how long life is saved for. The Lord never forgets you. Here they were, the Babylonians exercising power over them. The Bible says that God wanted them to know that even though you are in slavery, somebody get happy here, that is not your purpose that I have for you. It's not who you are. It's just what you're going. And I wish I could go beyond that, but somebody here made some mistakes. But I come to tell you that's not who you are. Can I say it again? You messed up. Put a blemish on your record. not who I am, but it's what I'm going through to get to who I am. And y'all really can't say anybody here glad, because that was a day you wouldn't have been here today. And even if you lost here, you've been gone as long as it took us to get to the church, because we were praying. Because you didn't have a praise spirit. I want some real folks in here. You can say, I used to not have a praise spirit. But when I look at what God has done, it's not who I was. And if I know the devil was trying to tell you that that's who you are. But I'm thankful to God tonight that God said that's not who you are. That's not who I made you. I'm talking to somebody right now that can get your release right now. You can wipe away your shame right now. If you would just let the devil know, I don't care what I did yesterday. That's not who I am. That was just something I was going through. Okay, understand something? People are good at looking at you and laboring. Yes, sir. They see a couple of your circumstances. We've been labeled sometimes as a people. Many of you have been labeled because of just situations that you couldn't control. But what I like about God is not only can God make it better, but he can get the smoke off you. That the fire you can't do. Oh, y'all don't hear me here. I hate to regress, but the most amazing thing about the miracle of the Hebrew boys was when they put them in the fire. The Bible says they put the Hebrew boys in the fire. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They put them in the fire. And Nebuchadnezzar looked in the fire. And he said, how is it that we put 3 in there, but I see 4? God was trying to tell you that your enemy can't put you in nothing that I'm not already in. The only way he can get you in the fire is if I'm waiting on you. That every time your enemy throw you, they just throw you to me. He can't lay you off unless I'm already waiting on to bless you. Oh, I wish I had somebody here. He can't set you up without me. But that's what the power of the miracle. Then it says that, and let me make it short, he pulled them out of the fire and looked at them and they wasn't burned at all. He was so baffled by the miracle, and that's what there are people who are baffled by you because of the power of God. The Bible says that he hired inspectors by him and told them, go sniff it and see if they smell like smoke. The record is that the inspector sniffed Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and brought that report. Not only were their clothes not burned, but they don't even smell like the fire that came out of it. Now you don't quite understand that, but can I tell you that all of us been through some fire? Drug addiction, alcoholism, lying, backbiting, gossip. But God got us out of the fire. But the blessing is that when you sit down beside somebody, if they can look at you and tell where you come from, many of them wouldn't even sit beside you. But when God brings you out, not only do he deliver you, but he gets the smell of who you used to be off you. I gotta get this one point. They literally understood that Israel was at a point that God wanted to set them free. I'm going to give you one point out of this text today, and I'm going to quit till next Sunday. The point I'm trying to make to you is this is a year that God doesn't just want you to be blessed, but he doesn't want your blessings frustrated. How many of my talking to has got some frustrated blessings? Blessed, but there's so much frustration in your life that you can't enjoy the blessing. One of the reasons why is because God was in charge of the squeeze. The squeeze here speaks of the fact, and it comes, I developed this from the word purpose. In this particular chapter, the word purpose literally means to squeeze. God says this, I want you to hear this. He says, I will do it. I will perform. I will bring forth my pleasure. I am speaking. Can I say that again? He said, I will do it. I will perform. I will make it happen. What he was trying to tell Israel is that your condition is blocking your blessing. The only reason you're going through some things is because you're in a squeeze. That I'm squeezing you because I know what I put in you. And you're doing pretty good, but with God, it's not about how good you do. It's about Him reclaiming what He put in you. Can I say that again? So even though you're doing well, only God knows what He really put in you. So others can be congratulating you, and God can still be squeezing you. Because others can see your hard work, and they can see your labor, but what they can't see is whether or not what you're doing is giving God pleasure. They cannot see if you'll operate in the purpose of God. That's something between you and God. God is telling Israel, you got to understand you're not operating my purpose. The reason why you want to hang up your hearts, the reason why you don't want to sing the Lord's song in a strange land is because you're following me based on blessing. You don't know that I purposed you. Can I get this to you? You don't know that I purpose that you go to Babylon. You don't know that I purpose that you will spend some days in captivity. You don't know that I purpose that you would run into some enemies that you couldn't defeat. Why would you allow that? Why would you take situations that you didn't cause and use them to get me to where I'm going? Well, you got to understand something, Russell. There are some things that you'll never know who I am. If you don't go through some stuff that look like it's stronger than you. You are not in Babylon because the Babylonians are powerful. You are not in Babylon because I can't defeat the Babylonians. But even the Babylonians need to know about me. Y'all hear me? Even folks that are not saved, that are not praising, even people that discount me, they need to know about me. And I want you to know that there are some places I got to send you. And the only way I can get you there, the only way you can get their attention is if they think they have a power over you. Did I break it down? So here you are on the job with somebody that's making your life miserable. Am I talking about it? They think that they got a power over you and look like they're stronger than you. And here you are calling God every day. Lord, get me off this job. Do I have to win this? Can I ask you something? If God gets you off the